Human. All right. Good to go. Audio check. Check. Bitwig Studio. Coming. Coffee hot. Ahem. Oh yeah, files missing. Moved stuff around. That is a-okay. Hello, hello, welcome. Evening. Me, favorite producer. Immediately, just everybody unsubscribes. This freaking guy. All right. Yeah. Hey. Here. What was that shorts you made about the Project Nexus OST? Oh, yeah, these live streams. Not today, but I think on not on Thursday either, because it's Thanksgiving. But I've been working on a remix project where I'm taking some of the old sessions that I can dig up and turn them into club remixes. Just a fun little side project. Uh, the next tapes. If you want to see what I've been working on for those are in the live stream. All right, where did I leave off with you? Drums. There's that. Drums sound good. I left off with you. I didn't love that. A little floppy. That. That is much better. That sounds good. Siren bit, which I liked quite a bit. I will actually. Oh no, I can't. The rock and loaded session does not open. So it's doubly bad because well, okay, that's not true. Some stuff is recorded, and I can probably dig through the folders to really pull out some of the pieces and maybe remix it. But I think there might be some things in that session that are just completely lost because it's old. Those are old files, and that was on an old system. Shame on me. Shouldn't have had it broken the way I did. But I think did I pull anything up for that? Check. Check. Did I save? Production. Next tapes. Yeah, I didn't save anything from Rock and Loaded yet, so I think when I tried to open it, it was just full busted. I know that some of the like the WAV files might be savable, but I know that the arrangement is jacked and just will not open. Actually, I can probably try installing Ableton on Windows, opening the project file there, save it as a new version of Ableton, then try to re-import it here. I'll make a note. I'll make a note now that you got me thinking about it. All right. Yeah, because Rock and Loaded's a banger. That was one of my favorite things I ever wrote. And I was butthurt I couldn't even open it last time. We also weren't trying to troubleshoot. It was like day one of the next tapes. I wasn't trying to sit there for an hour fixing shit. The remix is going to be in game? Probably not. Unless Matt and Swain want to add them. These are more for fun. So they'll just be free singles I put out for everybody to just pick up. There's ways to mod it back into the game. I know that much. So if you wanted to add it. All right, I need to fix this because this is very floppy. Why? Oh, I know why. Filter. All right. You. Controller. No. Slider. Oh, positive. Not centered. Hey, Juan, what's going on? Trying to figure out why I can't do my filter the way I want to. Okay, so it needs to be an XY. That's good, but okay. Positive, negative. Yes, sir. Definitely. Well, and I'm already started. Weird Science is like halfway done. Like I got the main idea done for that remix. I just need to commit and finish some stuff to make it nice and crispy. Okay. Definitely need some drive. Well, yep. There we go. All right. It was sounding a little wet earlier. Got plenty of presents in. These all layered up should. Brimstone, I don't think I'm going to touch, only because I don't. There's not enough meat on the bones musically to do anything super different or interesting. I think the bass sounds, I wouldn't use them again. And I'd rather play with melodies and harmonies that I think are really interesting that I could twist in a new way and give it a new accompaniment. And I just don't think Brimstone's got the juice to do something super special. Um, these we need to layer up. Let's give this our mids. Mids. That I need to have a nice. What's up, Winston? Up. Yeah, Brimstone is juicy as is. It's just hard to think of something special to do that brings it further. I have the sub here. All right, give me a sec. Not have a polygrid. Polygrid resets. Okay, so I need to save a preset. 1 second. We need a session. Weird science. No, I'm not listening to it today. But I'll tell you what, I am really liking this particular track. Yes, I know the files are missing because I keep around. Sunfall is literally a certified hood classic. Well, thank you. Actually, I think that one might have some meat on it. I just don't know how to make that one dancey. Like, because I'm thinking, I mean, I'm doing drum and bass now. So, like, drum and bass, electro, maybe dubstep. I don't know if I've got like a good idea on how to turn that from like lean back into push forward. But that one's got a lot of juicy melodic stuff, good harmony, um, science because Weird Science is good. I mean, that's why it's the first one I was working on. I want to have that done next week. So if I play my cards right today, if I play my cards right Wednesday, because Thursday is oh no, Wednesday I've got the gym. I might be doing my stream Friday instead of Thursday because it's Thanksgiving and no one's gonna be around. Copy. Play it by ear. This is gonna be a weird schedule with the holidays. Okay. Joys of them. All right. Sub. In here. Needs to have a bit of a pluck. Segment. We'll pop. Cut it off a little early. Oh, I need it. For the songs that you should probably make a remix of. For 1 sec, I gotta turn the sub is just. I'll tell you from what we were doing last few, like, what was it? About a month ago, we were opening up sessions here, trying to figure out what would be good and what wouldn't be. This, so it's a little poppy. Perfect. Okay. If I look, Weird Science for sure. That's number one. Finish that in a couple weeks. Enter the Nexus might be double dipping. I think that one's gonna be. That one's got a lot to do that I can do with it, but it'll just be a drum and bass remix of a drum and bass song. Like I don't think that's worth doing. Industrial Complex has cool ideas. Funky Punch. Funky Punch has a lot of stuff that I can use. Doesn't come off as dancey. It's a little bit too swingy. I don't know what to do with it. Underground might have some really fun stuff to play with to kind of be experimental. Bloodbath's got some harmony stuff that might be useful. Blood Sun's definitely got some good stuff in there where I can really kind of crank it and do like Blood Sun 2.0. Oh, you met Cheshire. Nice. I've never actually met him in person. Never really talked to him. Outside of a couple emails when we were working on stuff. But yeah, anyway, that's the for that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. My output needs to be 0, 3. Zero. Okay. Vulture Feast is a maybe. I don't know if I opened up the session. It's got some cool pads in it. Got some cool kind of that drone, that siren. You know what? The siren I could crank up. Night Punk just did something recently that I liked a lot. I could see Vulture Feast. I could do what Night Punk did to that one remix. I can't remember what it was called. It was off of the new Noisia, one of the Noisia remix albums when we're retiring and then we're all sad. Okay. So don't need you anymore. Yeah, all right, let's listen to that. That sounds good, but I think it gets lost in the background. Roll off the lows because we've got a lot of sub work in here. But at 70, 80 should do it. Okay, definitely doesn't need the sub there. That's already very pitchy. Oops. Zombies and Yurder room. Song merging. I think that can be done. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot when there's so the soundtrack. All of the different songs, both Cheshire's and my own, have a ton of musical elements to kind of interplay. It'd be a tall order to mash them up together, even if you're taking bits and pieces to layer them up. But it's tough to do. I don't know. You quiet. Not the peak limiter, but we're at 0. Cutting at -3, which is what I want. Groups at 0. Whole thing's busted 0. Is it the saturator? No. Yeah, no, that's just clipping. Or is it because I'm literally not giving it enough time to play? Okay, yeah, it was just too quick. So let's bring that back down. Spectrum. Yeah, need a little attenuation here. There we go. Where the ears lie, eyes don't. Okay. Okay. Up you two. Oh, that's why it's quiet, because I'm an idiot. All right, let's make something. So I want to have a nice little. Want something weird. Want something weird here, right before this note. So let's think about polygrid. We're going to invent something weird. The hell? Something's out of tune. Hey, dumb. Does that sound out of tune? Wait, did I like repitch something yet? I think so. No. Okay. So what is it? What is out of tune? Actually, doesn't sound half bad. About you. Okay. Yeah. So. Maybe it's the pad that's screwing me. All right. Well, sort of what I want in here. Do 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 do. Gonna make a thing that sounds like a thing. Or not. This might be a little monophonic, but hey, sometimes it happens. All right. Easy peasy, breezy. Index. That sounds very much like old Sonic. That's like that's Sonic and Knuckles. That sounds like an effect from the old Sega Genesis. Old stomping grounds. That's not bad. I actually kind of want to use that. I'm gonna use that as a modulator. Phase mod. Go. Accidents happen sometimes and they sound neat. Hopefully. Hello, Excision. Frog bass. Ooh. Oops. What's up? I love Killbot, your original song for Madness Project Nexus. It actually wasn't for Project Nexus. That originally was just something that I released on my own time. And then they ended up, well, I ended up giving them a remix of it that some other friends of mine did, and then they used it for the game, which was fun. What's up, Cuppy? I like this sound. I don't love this sound. What is it that I don't like? Something's not right. Let's see. Filter. Yes. It's okay. Yes. Got it. Whoa. Needs that nice cutaway. Because everything else is going to be the highlight here. Tight. Yeah, like 100 hertz. Poor wife. She's listening in the background, probably like, what? Yeah, that's nice. I think it did do well in the geometry dash group of people. Every time I'd like kind of look something up to see how it was doing, that would pop up as like a top search result. But yeah, no, I'm glad people in Madness like the Killbot business. I tried to open that song up. That's another one of those. I don't know what I'd do with it if I were to remix it. Okay. I need to some distortion now. Smasher? It sounds pretty rad. Just to give it a little hiss at the top. Actually, I don't really want to use too many of the phase plant things, because I am going to be getting rid of the Shatterdome VIP is basically just Killbot 2. Kinda. Actually, I give you that. That's a fair comparison. Although, in all fairness, the VIP was actually the original. I released that through Play Me Records. They put it out as a free thing because I was still trying to figure out what the hell I was doing, and they didn't like the drum and bass part back then. So we just turned it into a house track, and then I saved it, and then eventually I'm like, hey, I'll just gotta put the VIP into the game. So that's what ended up happening. Okay, so let's not use that, but it can be kind of clever. Uh, See, I'm waiting for Bitwig's got some cool stuff on the way. I'm mm, I want to try out their new modular filter thing that they're going to put out. Do you think that trap mixing is shitty? Not always. I think when it's done badly, you really can tell. And it's just the top end lacks clarity. The vocals get lost in kind of the mids, and then your bass just overwhelms everything else and it doesn't go anywhere. I think a lot of lazy trap has been made. I think there's some popular artists that make lazy trap, but I think it can be good. I think it's like, honestly, I think trap has been mostly uninteresting, but drill has been way more interesting. And I don't know any specifics, but anytime I hear something categorically trap, I don't like it so much. If I hear something drill, I do like that better. Um, but yeah, I think it goes back to like back when it first started being popular. I hated it. It was like Flostradamus came out, and I'm like, this sounds like really bad 2000s hip hop, and it exploded. Everybody, um, yeah, everybody falls apart on that one. What if Killbot remix used the project is used in Madness animations? Oh, I'd say use it to your heart's content. Anybody, I'm not gonna ever hunt anyone down for just using my stuff for something as long as you're not selling it. I don't really care. Man, Winston, you are desperate about this Team Newgrounds thing. The short answer is I'm not on Newgrounds anymore. I visit very infrequently. I have fond memories of the place, but long time ago. I will say I will dig up my old profile one of these days on stream, and we can go see what I was watching, see what crappy music I put out 15, oh my goodness, almost 20 years ago. And then we could laugh at a really bad cartoon I made. But that's, in the future. All right, SMC5. All the DAW tutorials I found on YouTube, I was trying to learn, was just trap music. Yeah, because it was a popular genre. It's also it's hip hop that emphasizes a few different things. And it has a stylistic choice that's very easy to approach, which means it can either sound super generic and flat and boring, or it can be nuanced and well made. 10% of it's going to be the latter. 90% of it's going to be the former. My music does have copyright. And that's sort of if you're going to use it, YouTube has auto, whatever. In fact, I will give you guys, here, give me a sec. I'm going to pull up my face. Hello, face. It's me. Hello, hi. So, when I release music to stores and to streaming services and all that shit, it also gets added to YouTube for the copyright system that they have. I have the ability to whitelist it. So if you want to use it and you're like, hey, I have a cartoon I'm making, can I use it? Yes, but you got to reach out to me, and then I got to actually like explicitly whitelist your video through my distributor. So if there's something you're working on and it's on YouTube, you got to reach out to me, or you're just going to get copyright. Any ad revenue is going to get slurped up and then thrown my way. And I don't really need your ad revenue. It's like a default thing. It'll go by default. Oops. So if you've got a project, reach out, and I'm gonna probably whitelist it, right? Unless you're like, I'm gonna resell your whole album for $2. You're like, well, no, I'm not gonna whitelist it. You, Ryu, and Monochronic handle my mode. Oops, sorry, single-handedly carry my mode. Beat. I just don't like how the 808s aren't subs anymore. They don't feel like sub bases anymore. What am I gonna buy on Black Friday? Punches going. Hold up. Ah, I made a cartoon. Yes, poorly. Breakcore is an interesting genre because you can do wacky shit with it. I agree. The only thing that sucks is because breakcore is mostly the breakbeat. All the other stuff gets lost behind the break. So it's like you can do some really cool chops, but the song becomes less of a song and more an exercise in how much drum shuffles I can do. Are you ready for Newgrounds Christmas this year? No. Or rather, I'm just not paying attention. Okay. You, Ryu, and Mono single-handedly carry my motivation for drawing. Yay. Don't like 808s, how they aren't subs anymore. They don't feel like sub basses anymore in trap. Well, because they're supposed to be the kick drum and the sub, and then it becomes all washed out and super boring. No punch, no power, all flat, sad, flabby stuff. What am I buying on Black Friday? I am getting new studio monitors, and I would grab the camera to show you my desk. In fact, I took a picture of it today, so I'm just going to do the cheatiest of cheaty things. I am getting new studio monitors because I want to upgrade the speaker setup in my office. Pull up the picture. Where's the picture? Oh, don't tell me it just sent directly to. And Discord's busted. Whatever. I have HS5s and I want to upgrade to HS8s or possibly Focal 80 alphas or alpha 80s. Slower breakbeat, I tend to agree. That's where you can, because the breakbeat, okay. I like breakbeat 2 because you can have really cool shuffles and breaks, but there's enough space to allow musical elements to pop through. You heard like stuff like Sunfall and shit like that. It's like that's why I like down tempo a lot. You can have a shuffle, you can have a break, and you can actually have music, and it doesn't get lost. Locknar is a boomer. Hey, geriatric millennial. Shut up! I'm not a boomer. I'm a boomer. Old man yells at cloud. All right, where were we at? I like that. All right, let's listen. It's gonna be mono. Pitch it. Okay, wait a sec. Wait a sec. Surprise, surprise. Let's see. All right, let's see. Pitch bend. Is that not an option here? Okay, one. All right, time to be an idiot. Where's my pitch? On polygrid. Okay, it's mono, voice stacking, no, retrigger. Sure. I don't love when some features are hidden. It's not really hidden, but. I like that. That is way better. All right, well, I don't need the MIDI controls, then I can just do it here, but that's annoying. So itself, go figure out where my polygrid pitch bend setting is. Using this shit for almost a year and I still don't know all the features. This is when I have to just sit down with the manual. Let's see. Guppy, you can't rush dubstep. I mean, sure you can. Have you heard bad dubstep before? Because I've heard plenty, and they either tried really hard. No, they rushed it. No, nobody takes the time. I said I don't really care. That's right. I don't. Electric music, generally speaking. Also, you can rush it. There is a true that you can be rushed and it can be bad. You can also not rush it and it still be bad. I've definitely done that where I've spent weeks on something and had to throw it away because it was just dookie. But you know, that happens. And nice little diver. Whoa. So much. Oh, you know what? A little dive at the end. Oh, that'll be kind of crisp. No. Really? That's not an undo? Seriously. Yeah, that's not in the undo queue. Ooh. Dubstep Motherfucker is one of the worst songs ever made by Mankind comes on. Hey, sometimes it does feel good, man, when it's trash. But how about Gabriel Bosch? I've seen his stuff before. They're fun. He's a cartoon guy, right? He does like a madness thing. He's got a little character. Pretty sure he's subbed to the channel. I'm pretty sure he's actually been in chat before. I know I've seen him around. All right, let's get this. 4, 12. That's just a little sweeping movement. Off. Might be a bit high. Yeah. See you later too, buddy. Let's see. Navage is right up your alley. Probably. He's good people. I have not heard of K.net. Interesting. I might have to look that up. That sounds pretty good to me. Well, do I just cheat and have a little bit of the sub in here? Alright, let's check something. I need to order my new speakers because my sub sucks. See you later, Winston. Alright, let's see. How much time do I got left? I got 30 minutes. Alright. Sweet. Why 30 minutes? Because I've got Baldur's Gate with the boys at 7. Oh, I thought you were saying goodbye. Hello, pig. Yeah, sorry, it sounds like in a tunnel. Yeah, my speakers are small and I'm trying to tell where the bass is hitting. Oh, Deep Rock Galactic rules. I haven't played it in a minute though. I have one friend that plays it a lot. We've been Risk of Rain 2 has been the other thing that we got back into recently. How do you make machines? I'm really bad at it. Do you mean like machines as in sounds? Like kind of the kind of mechanic sort of thing? Or are you thinking like metallic? That out. Okay. You need an EQ. Okay, what's going on here? What are you doing? What's weird? Okay, dubstep machines and drop some shit. Honestly, most of it is wavetable synthesis. So you're picking a wavetable with a lot of harmonic character and you're sweeping across the index, and then you're probably either you're using phase modulation to give that some color and character to a basic waveform like a sine or triangle, maybe even a square and a saw. But that's where a lot of movement and motion comes in, and you sculpt that further. You filter it. You do maybe two filters, so two-stage filter, low pass or band pass with a high pass or whatever. Like you can have as many filters as you need. Introduces a lot of movement, gives you character and color. Anything that sounds mechanical and percussive, it's definitely gonna use samples and actually like real mechanical samples, like in the ground or whatever, and then you're just distorting the fuck out of it and chopping it up and then layering it up with a synth to give it that real crunchy. Favorite Survivor and Risk of Rain 2 so far since I started playing again. I mean, the engineer's my favorite for being lazy, but I think I like Multi. Multi just has that spray death and run. It's shoot the needles until everything falls over. That's probably my favorite. This guy needs to ask me something. What's up? Been working on a project for a game that is madness related. Oh, a skin for a game. Can I use your enter the next test for the trailer? Go for it. I don't mind. Bandit and Hunters from Good choice. Bandit's new, or at least it's new since I picked up the DLC last week, so I haven't actually played him enough to know. I like the shotgun though. I like the revolver. I like going invisible. I was also trying the new game mode, that's Simulacrum, whatever, the endless mode. I was getting my ass handed to me figuring that out. All right, I think that's a pretty good, that is a good section. Okay. So you copy all the goods. All right, how does this breakdown end? So I don't need sirens anymore. My console player? No, I play on PC. I don't use my Xbox all that much anymore. I got Game Pass, so it's like, and this is a pretty beefy computer. Wife likes the console better than I do. That's why we're probably gonna buy a PlayStation here sometime in the next year. Yeah. This will be a kind of easy section. It'll be 16 and 16, and then you're out. It's like wiki, nothing too crazy. You don't get lost in the sauce. Keep it simple, stupid. This will be a good one. Yeah, I ain't keeping those. Those suck. Not my favorite. Hmm. Not a problem. Yeah, distortion is like everything in these bass heavy things because you have to add a lot of harmonics to something to give it texture. So don't be afraid to use dynamics, EQ, saturation, clipping, distortion, all of the above. Add harmonics, filter them out. Add harmonics, filter them out. Add until finally you'll land on something. You'll also just not land on anything and you'll be like, "Wow, this sounds like dick." And you just have to delete and start over until you discover something that actually sounds good. If I ever thought of doing anything for Scale Studios. Um, I helped them a little bit with the trailer stuff, for that live action trailer. Um, I forget if they ended up using that music or not, or if they just picked something else. I think they used something else. I would work with them. Hans is a nice dude, and they're working on some cool stuff all the time. I like their style. Um, I'm not opposed to it. That's a bit much. Let's see. Hello, Locknar. Hello, Diego. A little random. see. Hmm. I have no idea why my undo button's not working. Well, okay, I do kind of know why. Bitwig is buggy in Linux sometimes. First half sounds good, right? So first section, first part of this movement sounds pretty tight. Sorry for sitting on my foot. It's numb. That's a bit much. Cut away from the drums here. Kind of like that. Kind of muted, kind of subtle. Do a little bit of effect sweep. It'll cut out. All right. Time. Since I mentioned that it's buggy, let me save. We're going to save a sequel. Not really sequel. You know what I mean. Quick. So annoyed. Linux, damn you! Alright, that happens. Let's save that at least. I'm feeling pretty good about that. I like it. Picasso. Oh, you know what? Let me make sure that the pitch isn't off. Yep, that's why it sounds weird. Haha, because it's like it's an off-key thing. Some pitch bends on that. Little some stank. Yeah, just a little. Slight. Little pluckiness. I want to keep it there. I'll have to figure out where that's going to sit in the mix, but I like that. It's a little punchy. It's a little aggressive. All right, I think that's a good spot for today. Okay, schedule this week because it's a holiday. So generally speaking, for those that are still around, I am gonna aim for Mondays and Fridays. Yeah, so Mondays and Fridays at 5:30 to 7. I think I'll still be able to do this Friday. So I will be back on Friday. I'll be working on next tapes. I'd really like to finish. I need to like speed run Weird Science because I want to get that one wrapped up so I can start working on the next one. So maybe we do a marathon session on Friday and then I polish it over the weekend and release it next week. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. But thanks for hanging out today. I will see you guys on the flip side.